from the 6. Look at what we did. Yeah, be quiet, I'm doing a toast. For niggas that don't really do shit, I swear I be doing the most. Stop worrying about whoever's next. I am just worried about my mama worrying less. I think I'm famous enough, I don't need any more press. I am convinced I'm the only one left that's still doing this shit, man.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Famous Enough, and I am the voice of the Pro-Am. It's the middle of the week. It's the middle of the week, and it's time for some ProAm Sportscenter. First thing I want to talk about right now, bro, is this patch. You remember last year when somebody got good after a patch, everybody would be like, oh, he just patch made. Oh, he just patch made. But what if you get bad after a patch? Are you patch broke? I mean, what can we do? You know it's bad when you got professional athletes giving their 2 cents about the game. Jeremy Macklin pops up and tell Baluba, who is Mike Wang, you broke the shooting again. I'm not about to sit through another 2K of you messing with stuff. And it's crazy because at first I thought people were gassing it. I really thought people were gassing it. But I got on there and started shooting. I went from shooting 63% from 3 to 53% from 3. And I'm like, what's going on? Like this, something's not right. Something's not right. I don't shoot this bad. You know, something not right. I mean, Macklin wasn't finished. Then he says, bruh, fix team Pro-Am shooting. That's what needs to be fixed. It's broken. Boys out there with 90+ 3 balls getting no green, shaking my head. Like, a few days passed by and Jeremy Macklin's like, okay, enough is enough. I'm gonna send it again. Shooting is broke, flat out. Then they put out a patch or something. I think Baluba was in somebody's chat on Twitch and he said he don't know what happened, but he's gonna try to get it fixed. He's gonna try to get it fixed. Few days passed by. He said there's going to be an update, which is one of those hot fix, quote unquote, update required type of patches. And he said shooting should go back to normal. But our guys at NBA 2K Lab, they went back into the lab and they pulled up the greenest base that was before patch 4, which was D'Angelo Russell. You had a 72% chance of greening and you had the largest green window. They have, you see pre-patch, it was 72%. At patch 4, it went from 72% to 47% green. After the patch update, after patch 4 update, it only went up 2%. So for them to say that he's going to put it back normal, it's going to be back normal, it's not normal. It's not back how it was. I have no problem, no issue with them tweaking the shooting, but once you tweak it, leave it. You give us no chance to get used to something. We're going back and forth trying to figure out why our old jumper isn't working now because you broke it. Then you put out another update and you break something else. I mean, if you want to keep shooting like this, that is fine by me. We will adapt to it. But for y'all to keep it on in there tinkering with it, there's no chance for us to get used to this shooting. I just want y'all to stand by what you know and leave it how you want it. If you want it like that, fine. If you want it how it was on release date, fine. If you want it how it is at patch 4, fine. Find that point, tell us this is shooting, and that's it. Don't touch it anymore. And next up, we got GFG taking on Top Rank. GFG taking on Top Rank. Bro, this is a matchup that I'm not going to say I've been waiting for because this is a matchup I want to see though. I want to see how Top Rank can match up with a team like GFG. GFG took a long break at the end of 2K17. Now they got their 5 back. Now they ready. Now they hungry. They remember everything. There's 2 things GFG is known for. Their shooting and their defense. Right here you're going to watch Ant don't lose. Bring the ball up slowly. Drake backs up and he guards him. And watch the patience of Top Rank. Ant don't lose going to take the pick. His center had the dunk right there at the tie jump. But the patience. The drive. Kick out to the 3. Cash money. Because Melo sunk in to help on the point guard. The very next play down. Drake gets the ball. Ty's going to set the screen up high. No help. Green bean, eat your veggies. Drake Griffin.
I got that A-League. Good help, Mel. Good help, Mel. Knock it down, bro.
Green.
Told you, these boys are shooters. These boys are shooters. As you can see at halftime, the score was only 29-27, and top ranked was up. But when you have two comp teams, you can expect low scoring games because they try to minimize the possessions. Coming up the court, Drake Griffin around Ty Screen. Paint open. He stops. He pauses. The patience. Watch the patience. He's a baby down there. You got to get him some milk. This game was back and forth. The entire game. Right here, you're going to see Ant don't lose, get the ball. Center's going to set the screen on the right, but Ant is going to go left. That's a pure sharp. That's too much space. That's cash money. 39-37 right now. But you can't sleep. You cannot sleep. Watch the trail by Lottie. Stops at the 3. It's good if it goes. Count it. This next play, Venom is on a pure post. One of the most OP builds on this game. Watch how he got the little guy sealed. Easy money. That's too easy. Wait a minute. We're going to run it back. Watch how Melo's already on his back. Already on his back. Free reign to the hoop. He's too strong for those little blocks from those little guys. It's easy. Pure post is so OP on 2K18. I swear. Like I said, this game was close from beginning to end. GFG is down 56-58 right now. The ball's going to go to the corner to compete. The defense is going to crash, leaving Melo wide open. Green bean. That's green. You can't leave these guys open, boy. At the end of the day, it comes down to who has the best defense. That's what it comes down to. It's not about scoring in these comp games. It's who has the best defense. Lottie on Venom right now. Good defense. He doesn't go. He doesn't take the bait. Back out to Ant. Don't lose. Brandon Rose into the paint. Blocked. Shot clock violation. Going the other way. That's the ball game. That is the ball game. Final score is 65-61. And my dog Ty ESGN with 23 points on 11 for 11 shooting. 11 for 11 shooting. Other side, we got Brandon Stacks with 26 and 8. And Venom, the post scorer, 14 points, 4 boards, 5 assists on 7 of 8 shooting. This was a great game. I want to talk about, first of all, if y'all don't know who that guy is right there, that is Brandon Donahue. He is the managing director of the NBA 2K League. So he's like the Adam Silver of the NBA 2K League. But anyhow, first off, our community, for our community to grow, we need more content creators. And when I say content creators, I mean any type of videos, any type of streams, any type of publicity, any type of anything. If you can create content for the Pro-Am community, we need it like immediately. We need it like now. We need as much content as we can get out there. We need it. If you got gameplay, if you got builds, if you got anything, offenses, defenses, anything you want to share that you can upload to YouTube, please do so. The community needs a lot more content. Up, we got Vandii from TNB, his team, Team Caution, taking on Team Switch. I've been wanting to see this team play for a while because I wanted to see how these park players are going to translate over to Pro-Am. Do they have a scheme? Do they going to play the defense? Are they going to make the rotations? And let's just say, let's get into the gameplay. It is. Team Switch plays more comp games than any other team on either system. Every single night, they are trying to match up. I'm going to say them and Island Game, but I think Switch has been able to match up with more teams. Maybe Valid Talent. Valid Talent do match up a lot as well. If you've never seen a Switch stream, watch it. It's hilarious. Vandii, Ported Red Sea, free paint. Nobody there. Center is nowhere to be found. Vandii with the easy score. Jumping ahead, scores 19-25. Team switches up over to Polo on the corner. He sees a lane. Baseline. Baseline reverse, dunk. He got a little slasher in him. The score is 36-43. I think the turning point for this game was that Team Switch could not get any defensive rebounds. Vandy's going to drive to the paint. He's going to stop. Pass the ball down to Keem. Keem is going to force a layup. It's not there. Zigzag with the board into the corner to Quilla. 3-piece, no biscuit, no fries, just meat. I'll pause. And now score 63-56. They just got out-rebounded. They got out-rebounded bad. And Vandii didn't have a great shooting night, but he led his team. He was able to calm down Quilla with the 3-ball. Again, count it. That's ball game. That is ball game. 71-61. Vandii had 24 points and 11 assists, but he shot 9 for 22. Quilla shot 9 for 12 for 23 points. And on the other end, we got Damaris with 19 points, 12 assists. And Polo had 18 points. He went 8 for 8, 2 for 2, but he had no other stats. I mean, it is what it is at this point. You got to board up on this game. If you don't board, no matter how bad somebody shoot, if you don't board, game's over. Lastly, but not least, what's wrong with Throwdown? That really seems to be the question that's going around right now. Like, what's going on with Throwdown? Is this team gonna make it? Is this team gonna be okay? It's so much going on. Why is Dev shooting so bad? Why do they got Chris playing center? And this is all the questions that people are asking right now. Some people even saying they fell off, but there's nothing wrong with Throwdown. Not a thing. It's best to lose right now. Why? When it don't matter. There's nothing on the line. There's nothing at stake right now. You can lose all you want to right now. That's all you can do. You can lose as much as you want. It's better to get your chemistry right. Make sure you got the right builds. Like they tried Chris at center to see if maybe if that could work. That didn't work. So they're going to try something different. This is what Throwdown do. Throwdown can go through so many lineups. They can go through so many archetypes. This is what they do. There's nothing at all wrong with Throwdown. All we can do is just sit and wait because nothing matters right now. It only matters when qualifying comes because you don't want to go through this during qualifying, and you definitely don't want to go through this after you qualified and you're in a tournament. So it's best to go through all these hiccups, these bumps and bruises right now when nothing matters. So until that time comes, there's nothing at all wrong with Throwdown. They'll figure it out. They figured it out before. They figured it out last year. They figured it out on 2K16. They'll figure it out on 2K18. This goes for every team. If you can your head beat in right now, it don't matter. It don't matter. Just get your stuff right, get it together, and worry about that later. That's all I got today. If you're feeling the content, like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all already know the slogan. If you know me, but I don't know you, then I guess I'm famous enough.